Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Throne and Liberty news. Let's check what is happening on servers in Korea and also regarding global release of Throne and Liberty. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. As you can see, I'm already here playing Throne and Liberty on servers in Korea. I'm currently playing the game during live stream, and thank you very much to the chat. Vito, thank you very much for showing me this brand new information released just a few hours ago. Today we bring you the news you have been waiting for the most. This is a story about a new cooperative dungeon that will be released starting in March. This is interesting. This is interesting. I love this, right? Already this sentence alone. This is a story about a new cooperative dungeon that will be released starting in March. We are preparing a total of 5 dungeons. Among them, today we'll introduce a dungeon called Screaming Torture Chamber. I love the name. I love the name. Screaming Torture Chamber. This is really terrifying name. When you see a terrifying name like this, probably it's something very good. Probably. Let's see. Screaming... wait, it's another translation here. Yeah, this is a rough translation from Korean language to English language, right? So it's automatically done. So that's why the difference. Torture Chamber of Screams. Torture Chamber of Screams is a story about Archeum Legion's quest to obtain key information that will destroy the power of the resistance. This is a place where prisoners were kidnapped and secretly tortured. Red lightning, blood stains here and there, and instruments hanging on the walls and in the air. It was designed with the epic background of the dungeon. We can see here one picture. Let's check it out a little bit. Wow. This is looking really good. Graphically very appealing. As you probably know, if you are following my YouTube channel, Throne and Liberty is graphically absolutely beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful game. One of the most beautiful MMORPGs regarding graphic design which we have ever seen. The best boss of this dungeon is the Scream Collector, Caligras. Is this Caligras? Ooh, look at this graphic design, guys. This is boss looking really nasty, looking like some kind of raid. Kind of style, right? He is the chief torture engineer of Archeum Legions. He volunteered to come to this terrible place to prove his loyalty, but behind his mask lies a twisted desire to take pleasure in brutal murders and screams. In the end, he was loyal and risked his life to protect the power of the Archeum Legions, which allowed him to continue his pleasure. Caligras uses huge black scissors made of steel as weapon. Let's check. Yeah, they're looking like a huge, big, huge scissors. What else do we have here? To avoid falling victim to steel scissors that can cut throughout anything, all party members must work together to attack the boss using the various devices on the stage. The attack pattern is also designed to reflect the boss' sadistic tendencies, so it will be a fairly challenging dungeon. That's it. Everyone on the development team is doing their best to present it to you as quickly as possible. Please wait a minute. Choi Moon Young Dream. This is signature right of the gentleman from NCSoft developers team. Well, what to say, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is very exciting news, I have to admit. So we are getting total of 5 new dungeons. However, they didn't say specifically. Okay, one is new cooperative dungeon. That means party dungeon. But they didn't say specifically is it PvP dungeons or PvE dungeons. I assume PvE dungeons, right? Because regarding PvP dungeons, we already have information that very soon, still no date, we are getting 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3 and 6 versus 6 battlegrounds. 2 versus 2 and 3 versus 3 would be arenas. 6 versus 6, well, you can also calculate as arena if you want, but that would be actually battleground. PvP. We are talking about PvP. However, here we can see 5 new dungeons, right? Clearly written here, during March. New dungeons are coming in Throne and Liberty. And that is absolutely a positive thing. As you can see, I'm playing here Throne and Liberty in Korea every evening. Check my live streams on Twitch. I am live streaming every evening, mandatory, about 6 p.m. Central European Time. I can tell you that in endgame, currently, there are many things to do. There are many things to do PvP-wise and PvE-wise. Nevertheless, we still miss content, endgame content. We still miss endgame content, and I'm certain these 5 new dungeons, if we are talking about PvE dungeons, probably we are, that will be amazing addition to already rich content of Throne and Liberty. And in the future, regarding PvP, you can do some PvP in the game right now if you want. There are many things which you can do PvP-wise in Throne and Liberty. There are massive sieges, there are local events. During night you can go in open world dungeons. You can PvP in Throne and Liberty. Nevertheless, we miss arenas. We are missing arenas, and arenas are coming very soon. 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3, and Battleground 6 versus 6. I can play many other games from NCSoft in the past. 6 versus 6, 12 versus 12, 24 versus 24. There are normal battlegrounds in some other titles like Ion from NCSoft also, right? So I have no doubt here in Throne and Liberty, we also see that kind of type of content very soon in the game. So for this evening, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, some very exciting news regarding Throne and Liberty new content officially from developers of the game, right? We are getting 5 new dungeons very soon, probably during March. 1 dungeon for sure, new cooperative dungeon, they mean to say, right, party dungeon, group dungeon, something exciting, absolutely exciting. And this might be actually final preparation for global version of the game, because this patch note here, who knows, maybe we'll have that patch note, for global release of the game. For now, sadly, this evening, just to let you know, I was checking just a few minutes ago, there is no any kind of news, there is no any kind of new information from Amazon Games, publisher of this game for North America, South America, Europe and Japan. Officially, right, that's confirmed. They have signed contract with NCSoft that they will publish Throne and Liberty for these regions. Still no information for the last 4 months. Absolute silence from Amazon Games. However, stay hyped, stay positive, and stay tuned here on my YouTube channel. Don't lose your hope. I'm certain that very soon we'll get some new information regarding global beta from Amazon Games. I'm certain of that, because they cannot waste time. They cannot waste time. There are many new games, so many new games, not only MMORPGs, but MMORPGs included, which are coming during second half of 2024. So they don't have luxury to wait. They cannot wait too long time. They need to release immediately, as soon as possible, Throne and Liberty globally. So stay tuned, stay hyped on my YouTube channel. When I see any kind of interesting news regarding what is happening with Throne and Liberty in Korea, I will let you know about that instantly here on my YouTube channel. And of course, regarding global release, which should be very soon. Thank you for watching the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of Throne and Liberty videos in the future. I'm live streaming every evening about 6 PM Central European Time, so join me to see some gameplay and to find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world. See you soon.